Ooh da da dum dum. Ooh va da dum bum.
Hey, Kendall.
That was strangely familiar, and it's gonna bug me until I figure out what that was.
Okay. Well, that was Halloween music.
Was it though? We'll find out next time.
that was Halloween music.
Yes. Also, hi Max.
Hello.
Hello.
We have an update. We have an update from. Okay, if you remember, a video or two ago, we read a story submitted by Schruber over on Discord about a music that was being heard coming from the woods. And we had a video clip over there. Maybe Kendall reinsert one here. I don't know. It depends what he wants to do. But
Hell
we do have an update.
Go.
I asked a bunch of questions, and all of them were answered. He wrote us this. I'm just going to read it.
Go for it.
Details. I only heard this on the one night. I had asked if they had heard this before or since, or if it only happened the one night. He says they had only heard it the one night, didn't hear it the previous night. Okay, that answers that. I asked, what is the area like? Because we don't have much to go on because it's just an audio. So he says the area it came from contains an abandoned apple orchard and dense blackberry bushes. This is strange because I remember hearing apple orchards are normally removed when abandoned, but this one wasn't. Not sure if that's true. Hard to get into that spot, but it can be accessed from a specific spot my grandfather and I found. After work, I'll elaborate more on the apples because one particular tree was really bizarre. Now, I have yet to hear more on that. So I'm still waiting to hear why this one particular apple tree was really bizarre. So Schruber, if you're listening, come on, man.
Deets. Give us the deets. Also, you need to, and I don't care, I guess it'd be preferential daytime, you know. I get it's also kind of spooky at night. But if you can, video of the orchard. If not, just like a couple pictures. I'd like to see what we're dealing with here.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
And you don't have to take pictures of like your cottage or anything. You know, you don't,
you don't need outliers. Yeah.
Yeah. But like maybe some surrounding wilderness just so we can get a scope on the depth of where everything is spatially. Again, you don't have to like be like, you know, I live on 2316 ABC Lane. You know, nothing like that. But just, you know, if you can, some good Sporpus pictures. I really want to see the weird tree in particular, if you can get like a picture of that. But I'd like to just see this orchard as well, because in my mind I have this like, I don't know, really creepy visual, and I want to see if it lives up to the hype I have for it.
Yeah. He says the entire region has a bit of history in the family for weird stuff. Again, he'll elaborate on that later, so I guess... Come on, dude.
Come on.
Location is several hundred acres of dense forest, about an hour or two drive from any small town, though nobody comes out here because it's private property, though we do occasionally find signs of people showing up to shoot guns or use four-wheelers. I have yet to identify what song it is, but when I heard it, I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu, as well as a slight desire to approach it. I didn't, of course, because I've seen enough horror movies to know not to. Not the weirdest anomaly out there, but the most unsettling by far. Original video is around 2 minutes long. Music lasted around 4 minutes, I believe. Could be longer, but I went inside before it finished. I still have the original recording. So yeah, I previous video, of course, I asked, do you think the music could be coming from anywhere nearby, a church, a sporting event, whatever may have you.
Right.
What he's getting at basically is no. Like, not very possible. Now, the only other possibility as far as that kind of thing I could think of is he did say there were a few houses nearby. And maybe it could be one of them. Maybe somebody could have been in a car or something. But it sounds like this spot where he's pretty sure he was hearing this come from isn't accessible at all. You know, like you can't get a car in there unless sound is traveling weird and it's bouncing off of the forest in a way that makes it sound like it's coming to this spot or from this spot. I mean, it sounds like it's probably not coming from this spot. So that leaves what possibilities? Well, it's got to be the djinn.
Such as the djinn.
Such as the djinn. Has to be.
Yep.
So, Schruber, go out there, get a picture of this sinful beast, and send it to the Best 5 Minutes.
Simple as.
It's simple as that.
Now, I don't know. Maybe people are doing, like, vagrant stuff, you know? Maybe they're out there in campers being weird.
Could be.
Sounds like pretty remote. If you're trying to not get caught for squatting, I'd go somewhere out there like that,
but,
you know?
I'm guessing if this is his private property, they might know what's going on it, and if not, maybe they should investigate, because it could be something like that.
Yep, always keep your camera ready.
Which, you know, there's nothing scarier than a person, as you and I know that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the saying? The dead are the dead are creepy, but the living are the creepiest, or something like that. Whatever that phrase is.
Sure, I haven't heard that one, but sure, I agree with
some sort such.
Some sort such.
Come why?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Fellers, welcome to living. Be scarier than the dead.
Welcome.
Fellers, welcome. There's haunting music coming from a forest that shouldn't have any human activity in it.
Welcome.
Fellers, why come Bigfoot is never captured in full HD?
Well, maybe Schruber will go out there and he'll get it.
Yeah.
So that's the update. Did you have anything to add to it?
No, I just have some simple requests. Just go out there and take some pictures and video for us, and
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
If I lived in the wood, or if I was staying in the woods for a night, or living out there, or maybe people out there just hardened, I don't know. And if I heard music coming from somewhere where I thought music shouldn't be coming from, I think I would see it through till it finishes or goes away. I don't think I'd go in before it ended and just sleep or whatever. I don't know. You hear a lot of that kind of thing with stories like this. And I'm not saying Schruber is lying or anything. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? I woke up that one night and there's a thing outside my tent. And then I fell back asleep. It's like, what? What? Okay. All right, sir. Okay. I don't quite get it, but a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
What's the deal? There has to be a reason, like a psychological reason.
Well, I think a little bit is, shock and disbelief. You're not fully processing everything. So, you're either in shock of the event or you're just like disbelief. So you just dismiss it and then you start thinking about it and you get in your own head about it. And then it's like, oh, that's when the terror really sits in of like, what the hell did I just witness?
But here you got Schruber listening to the devil fairies in the woods sing Christmas carols. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to go inside. I'm done with this. I'm tying it in. It is what it is.
It is what it is, boys.
So, I don't know. It's just that kind of thing always was like, what? Really? Like, I'd be out there staring at the woods as hard as I could. And fear, of course, and terrified fear, but just doing it. Just like, what the fuck? The fuck is that?
Just shoot it.
Also, I don't like that he says had the slight desire to approach it. What the hell? I mean, are you now? I guess this is another question for you, Schruber. A slight desire to approach it out of curiosity, or a slight desire to approach it out of being drawn to it, sort of inexplicably. Curiosity, I can understand.
Yeah, for sure.
But also, if I were standing where he was and I watched that video, it was dark and there was woods, I wouldn't want to go near it. I mean, I'd be curious about what it was for sure, but I don't think I'd want to go walking out there.
Yeah, no, certainly not. I think I would...
I don't think I'd have the slightest desire at all to do that.
Got a El Paso on that one, friends.
Unless I had a monster truck. But...
with a flamethrower mounted on it.
Yeah. Other than that, I can't fathom wanting to go out there and approach it. Which, that's interesting in itself. So answer that, Schruber. That's my question. That's another question to you. And also, get that strange-looking tree and explain why it's strange. I'm curious. So, I also, Schruber, I'm taking him to task. I know it's probably really hard to pinpoint, but if you could go to maybe the exact spot, as close as you think you can approximate what the exact spot the music was coming from was, and just get a bunch of pictures, I'd be really curious about that. Just see if anything else looks out of place. Maybe that tree is that epicenter. I don't know. But, yeah. Curiouser and curiouser, Kindle.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah, that's.
I also want to hear like the deep lore. Apparently, your family has, a beef with this place or whatever, man.
Yeah, give us the deep spread.
The deep spread.
All right.
And what's with this ancient turtle? You got a fucking lake guardian turtle, apparently. What's that story about, huh?
Yeah, but it's a lake monster, and it's like,
that's true. Well, okay. Well, hear me out, though, Max. Okay, I know turtles are real, okay?
Yeah.
I know that, aquatic dinosaurs were real, but they are extinct now, like the rest of the dinosaurs.
Well, they were reptiles. They weren't dinosaurs. But I understand what you're saying.
All right. Forgive me for being so uncultured. Just calling me out like that right in front of everybody, huh?
I get what you're saying, though. I understand. I had to strain my mind a bit, but I get it. I know what you're saying.
And, it's not too far-fetched for... It's not too far-fetched for turtles to live 100+ years. Like, they do that.
Yeah,
so...
I'm not saying that he doesn't have a giant turtle in his body of water, but I'm saying I don't care if he has a big turtle.
Oh,
yeah,
I kind of do. That's cool.
Well, okay, that's great. I mean, I love big turtles and things, but first of all, lake monster, I'm out. It can't be, and it's like, yeah, it probably would be something like a big turtle, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shocked. Anyway. Halloween Madness. We'll be getting you next time with some more Halloween madness.